We might have forgotten. That's not a good way to put it. That's the only way to put it. We might have forgotten that this video came out. But my wife is here.
It's kind of my fault.
No, it's not your fault. Don't take the
it's kind
blame.
Of my fault. Well, because
if you insist.
No, because I looked on Internet Historian's channel.
Yeah.
And I looked multiple times, actually. Right. And I was like, we're caught up on Internet Historian. I don't know why I keep having this feeling like there's an Internet Historian video to react to.
Because it's technically not an Internet Historian video. Technically, it's on Jontron's channel. They did a collab, one video for each channel.
Yeah.
When I saw the thumbnail pulled up when we did the other vids, it had a real person in it. And it didn't register that this is Internet Historian. I saw a man sitting in a chair and went, that's not for me. And I moved on to other things. But here we are. Culture. We talk about it a lot on this channel. We represent it a lot. We are culture here on Chavez. What if that's like the kind of channel this was? I wonder what it would be like. The Internet Historian / Jontron fans, like fans of those channels, not fans of this channel.
Yeah.
Have a very different understanding of what culture is versus what I think culture is.
Correct.
And comedy. There are plenty of jokes that me and my wife make, or like, you know, comedic observations that we make that you guys do not necessarily vibe with, which is fine. You know, welcome to the other side. This is what how the other side lives.
Break on through to the other side. Break on through to the other side.
And mostly because my wife is a little weirdo, but she's cute about it. You know what I'm saying? So let's get, is that a song? I thought you just made that up.
No, that's a real song. Hello? Culture.
I thought you was
Culture.
I thought you was just going in, and I said, "Hey, man, let her do her thing." I haven't seen a Jontron video in who knows how long. I'm not scanning that QR code because if it rickrolls me, I'll turn this shit off. So let's get into it. Let's go.
I like his t-shirt and this little
What even is it? You don't know what that is.
It's a broken light bulb, but there's like...
You didn't know that.
Birds of hope flying through the ashes of death and despair or something.
Okay, let's just see what it has to offer.
Culture. Culture. Hey guys, welcome back to my culture vlog. I'm here at the airport where you get to see all the cultures of the world. Look right there, a traditional Scottish kilt. Excuse me, ma'am, I just wanted you to know I love Braveheart. That's the Scottish version of Black Panther. They love it.
It fucking is, though. But is it better? Braveheart goes fucking hard.
I've never seen that movie in my life.
We tried to watch it once. You actually liked it, but then it was on. We had commercials.
Did we?
We did. We did. Which one's better? Which one's gonna hold
Black
up the
Panther.
test of time?
Chadwick Boseman forever. R.I.P. Doesn't Braveheart have Mel Gibson in it?
Yeah, but it's pre-Jesus Mel Gibson, which is okay.
Pre-abusive voicemails to his wife, Mel Gibson?
No, he had shot those voicemails beforehand, but we didn't know about it till after that. I think so. I think the voicemails already came out when, that happened, but we didn't know.
Time to get on my flight.
Please take off your shoes, sir.
Ah, traditional Japanese style.
No, do that black woman's voice again, Internet Historian. You don't think you're gonna give us a little more, dude?
You didn't even try.
Please take off your shoes, sir.
Ah, traditional Japanese style custom. Very super konnichiwa. Ah, a
Damn,
Spaniard. I know you can dodge bulls, but can you dodge a Samsonite?
His dick?
Churro.
Excuse me, sir. Step right over here, please.
Ah, a rude Frenchman. I like your style. Escargot. Only if you put fuel in it. They love that one. Oh, these Pierres are really roughing me up, fellas. But it's so refreshing to get back to my American cultural roots. All this and more on In the Field.
Good, dude.
That was fantastic.
Very good intro, man. I feel like he wrote it. I don't know. That was fucking excellent.
I liked it.
Like those bits where it's a very like, you know, I don't know what's going on. I don't know anything about these culture things, but you have to know about the culture to make the joke, to make it like appropriate. You know what I'm saying? So many people miss the mark, and I'm always so happy to see somebody do it that I don't really know that well.
Yeah.
I don't know what to expect from Jontron. This could be left field. He could have made those shits unironically.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? And just been sat in it. So I don't know.
This time on John's channel. Because this is part 2 of a 2-part collab with the world famous YouTuber, Internet Historian, part 1 of which you can watch on his incognito mode channel. Okay, enjoy!
New York. Do it.
New York.
Okay. Also that.
Oh, what was I supposed to do?
But also do the joke.
Oh. Oh.
Don't laugh. Stop laughing. Just do it. Come on. We gotta go. It's this kitten's favorite joke. This is the one and only time I'm going to ask that you do it. You're really burning the daylight on this one, aren't you?
Okay. Everyone can tell me where the Big Apple is, but nobody can tell me where the mini apple is.
I'll let you sit with that for a second. Not too long, but just long enough for you to understand that her laughter is real. It's real. She laughs every time.
Because it's funny.
You gotta get it together for us to move on.
Okay, hold on.
Are we good? All right.
This is something I noticed when I lived in New York City, right? When I first moved there, I was naive. I would be like, oh my God, I live next door to the one and only famous Ray's Pizza. This is amazing. I mean, how could I be so lucky, right?
Right.
Then I walk down 2 blocks and there's another original famous Ray's and I'm like, wait a minute. One of them is lying.
You got fucking swindled, mate.
They always also have like pictures of every celebrity that's just wandered into their shop to get a slice of pizza. And like Brad Pitt just looks like he's like looking like halfway out the door. He came to my pizza place. He picked up all the places in New York. Can you believe this, Lydia?
When will Brad be back in again? Any moment now.
Yeah. He loves our pizza. What can we say? We do what we can.
Do you ever walk into one of those shops and you just start like loitering around and you go, oh, hi. I'll have a slice of pepperoni. And then they don't recognize you and you go, you know, perhaps...
I was going to say no, but I'm going to start...
Hold on a minute. I just got a text. It's just a text message from yourself. You're like, oh, sorry, I'll have to take this.
Oh, what a lovely tune. I'll tell you who put that on. I'm famous.
And then after about 20 minutes worth of negotiation, he agrees to put up a photo of you on his wall.
I act disinterested, but I really, really want to be on that wall. Thank you so much for letting me take this photo with you, sir. The culture in New York has changed a lot, though. Like, I saw the movie Big the other day. It takes place in, like, 70s, 80s Manhattan. And in it, he goes to a Peep show.
Yeah, when New York used to be seedy.
Yeah, did you know that in Times Square, you used to be able to go to these Peep shows, and there was, like, a bunch of girls dancing naked in, like, a room?
Didn't know that.
And you'd sit in your booth and put, like, a quarter in, and the door would rise up. But the problem is... Look at it.
Oh,
look at it.
That's ridiculous.
You see this?
That's ridiculous.
I mean, I know it's supposed to be seedy, but I feel like this is, even the guys there are like, nah, man, I didn't sign up for this level of seedy. Like, the best part is, like, to make it fit perfectly with the vibe, when you put your quarter in, the thing would open like... So you'd like slowly appear to the rest of the people.
Like you're debuting. Okay, well, first of all...
By the way, I can't know this by experience because they were gone by the time I was an adult.
Right.
But at first they were just glass. But then they took like the glass out and like after that they sort of were like, we should put the glass back in. It's not working out. It's like a stripper panopticon.
Panopticon? What the fuck is a panopticon? Am I just missing a part of culture that I knew about but didn't know the word for?
Maybe.
He said panopticon, and I was thinking a hand-drawn picture was going to come up of something he just made up with a short comedic description that tied into the dirty joke.
Panopticon sounded like a real word to me, so I just went with it.
I just thought it was very well done. But that's incredible and uncomfortable and accurate. So the same thing I thought.
Like nobody can jerk. They've got a 360. Everyone's looking at each other so they know.
Oh my God, I haven't even got onto that. But they're just sitting in a box and just...
Yeah, I have a feeling that's why that trend may have fallen out of favor.
Yeah, who's cleaning the men's side of that? Oh, it's like the side of a pony jar.
What's a pony jar?
What the fuck is that?
If you were one of the ladies in the middle, you could really phone it in. As long as you're naked, you can just be there eating a sandwich. And then once you're done, you just throw the wrapper through one of the head. And you go, yeah, and then you press the button to close it.
I was going to say the same thing, except the other way around. The wall goes up and the guy behind there is just eating his like half of a panini and is like, no, you don't have to dance for me. I just needed a spot to eat my lunch.
He puts his laptop on the side.
Yeah, you don't got to do all that for me.
Yeah, did it. Browsing Reddit.
Browsing Reddit.
I mean, you're kind of at their mercy if they want to throw something back through the booth.
Like what? Like a fake dog poop prop?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, did you do that? Gross. You better get out of here, dude. We're dirty, but we're not that dirty. Ew. And they all high five when he leaves, embarrassed. And he's thinking to himself, I didn't poo. I would have known. I would have known if I pooed.
Okay, that was really good.
Yeah.
But also, I didn't know peep shows were that literal.
Yeah, me either.
You know what I'm saying?
But that's because we're from Vegas. We don't do peep shows. You see the full thing for live in action,
yeah,
bro.
we didn't do peep shows here, right? Like not the same way.
We had this one burlesque show. It was called Peep Show, and it used to be run by Holly Madison.
But that's different though. That was a burlesque show, like a whole production with like famous and talented dancers in it.
Yeah.
Not just like a creepy dark cell. Have like a projectile style fucking screen come up and then starring you and 8 other men with a quarter in their pocket.
The fact that you could see the other men is what I feel like is
pretty fucking hilarious.
Really?
It's like a confession booth, but like an orgy kind. Like we're all in this together.
Oh man,
Get
that's
it?
somebody's kink. Traditional clothes.
I'm going to show you a piece of clothing.
Good luck.
And you got to tell me where it from.
Okay, good luck.
First question, where this from? Jonathan Tron.
It looks like maybe Men's Warehouse, but I wouldn't put my knee on the ground. You'd get a grass stain.
Mongolia. Where do you got?
Oh.
Where it from?
What I was gonna say was gonna sound really fucking racist.
I mean, really just go for it. We're really here to just live our life.
But one of the stands? Kazakhstan, Uzbekistan.
Yeah, that's not. You could have just named it. You didn't have to say one of the stands.
But there's so many of them that I don't know the
motivated.
name of, and I didn't. It's not.
You could have been like an Asian mountainous region. Look how good that sounds. One of the stands. Anyways.
What the fuck are you talking about?
There's 2 people in the way. Like I said, I think Men's Warehouse.
Not these two. Where are these two from?
It's somewhere in Central Asia or East Asia. Let's see.
Exactly.
I'm gonna guess Tibet, but
The answer was Turkmenistan.
You son of a.
Where the
Turkmenistan.
Can I say it?
You have a victory pose, so you might as fucking well.
It was one of the stands.
All right, get the fuck out of here. It's not a joke show.
I was right. I was right.
this from?
Ecuador.
Wrong.
That is clearly an
Ghana.
African prince.
Holy shit. I'm gonna look stupid now.
Nice.
Oh, what the
that
hell?
was
Now
funny.
that's so obvious.
Nice.
I'm bored.
Yeah.
Keep going.
What country is this traditional dress from?
Oh, we do know.
Oh,
Hold on.
shit, we do
Yeah,
know.
we do know.
We
We've
do
seen this.
know.
We've seen this a lot.
Is
actually.
it Tajikistan?
Actually, you're not too far off.
Kazakhstan?
It was Kyrgyzstan.
Oh my god.
Kyrgyzstan.
I've named
That
all
makes
the stands at this point.
All right, enough of that.
you
More
haven't.
important things. What are you?
He said the phrase. He said the phrase. It's not just me.
It's not just you. That's a very popular sentiment. You didn't come to this conclusion on your own. There's other racists out there for you.
Like about this hat?
I'm just kidding.
What's not to like?
See, I like the hinges.
Yeah, yeah. If you shake your head back and forth, she's concealing her massive IQ.
I don't actually think the outfit is that outrageous.
Would you swipe right?
Yeah, if I was.
If it was all 4 of them, they're like, it's a package deal. Swipe right only if you're good with a package deal.
one of them has to speak English.
Okay,
I'm not
that's
learning
ridiculous.
Kyrgyzstani.
It's very easy.
You know what it is? It's kind of like
What?
a mix of traditional and extremely futuristic.
Oh my god,
Yeah.
No, you're right.
Yeah,
You
no,
put a little bit of
absolutely.
face paint on there, and you've got basically Queen Amidala. It's like Coruscant chic.
What do you think this means? Is it like
Squid
Coruscant chic is a fucking hilarious
Yeah.
phrase.
Yeah.
Holy fuck.
with beautiful hinge calligraphy.
because it might actually just be silver pieces, a symbol of wealth. Hey, part of the dowry.
How bad would you feel if she actually just tripped the other day and has a fractured skull, and that's just a cast?
It's
and
a bike helmet.
She's on a cross-country tour, okay? She wants to be pretty as well as safe.
And what about this one?
This whole video needs all of the context. It
All
needs
of it.
every
All
ounce
of
of
it.
context.
It's actually really similar to my mom's.
Oh, really?
I mean, it's not the same place, but they have similar
Poland.
like cultural clothing, and they had to like make their own dress when they were like in school or whatever, and she still has
They
it.
make their own dresses and stuff. That's quite cool.
Well, I mean, at least when she was growing up.
Pretty dope.
You know what? I hadn't even considered that side of it. It's like, it's a display of talent and skill as a wife, right? So it's like,
Yeah.
well, if I can make a dress this good, look how good of a fucking shirt I
looks
could make,
fabulous.
right?
If I could make
he
a
looks
dress
great.
like this, imagine the basket I could weave with wild elderberry stems. Yo, I'm just saying, if I got a hat like this, imagine the speed with which I could not vote.
Okay, guys.
Do women vote there? Like, how right on is that?
I don't know.
I need to Google it. I will wait for judgment, because if they can't vote, then it's just a social commentary.
Right. Human rights issue.
And if they can vote, it's still a social commentary.
Right.
Fuck. We're fucked. We're fucked up.
The
world is fucked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Religious hats.
Hold on, I think I've got more on hats. For example, the yarmulke, right? It's like, that thing is very complimentary if you are balding. It sort of puts people on a more sort of even playing field. Or, I don't want to take off the hat. No. Why? What's underneath the hat?
What, you want me to be less devout in the eyes of God? Is that it? Okay, I'll just take it off. No, sir, it's fine. Keep it on.
Yeah, they have that as well in Christianity, and they have it in Islam with the big round one.
The big round one?
This one.
Oh, this guy.
Yeah, I see this one everywhere.
Oh, can I tell you, the Greek Orthodox one is pretty badass.
Oh, I saw one of these guys the other day in a Bunnings. A Bunnings is like a Home Depot, right? He really looks like he should be joining your...
I have a question.
What?
Before we move too far past the point.
We're so deep. You could not have stopped this at a less far off place, but continue.
So, the yarmulke, right?
Mm-hmm.
How does it stay on their head?
Clips.
There are clips.
Right.
I always suspected that there must be clips.
And what gave you that idea, genius? Which I don't ever really do that, but honestly, how did you think it?
I thought that there must be clips, but nobody ever talks about the clips.
Do you know how I figured out they have clips?
Why?
I asked. So how's it stay on your head? She's like, clips. She showed me the clips. I was like, I didn't think you could take that thing off. I thought you had to keep it on like a military hat.
So is it like the clips that are on wigs?
I don't know. What kind of clips are in wigs?
I don't know.
So then how would that answer help you if you don't know either?
Well, but because I know that wigs have clips.
Right.
So I just want to know if it's similar.
But I can't tell you if it's like a wig clip if you don't know what a wig clip is like, is what I'm saying. There's stuff in there that helps it stick to the head. I've seen it. I don't know if that's universal, so that is what I know, and the possibility of realm of possibility.
He's in, dude. You telling me that guy can't cast a fireball spell? I mean, come on. I wasn't born yesterday. He might have been born 1,000 years ago. This guy
sick.
Can cast lightning, fire. What is going on there?
Oh, yeah.
I could be bald under here. Prove it.
I could be. Can I just say, to the left. I'm not buying it.
Yeah, no, it looks like he's sad on Halloween because he had to make his own costume. I've got one of his hats in my wheelie chair. They protect the screw.
Oh, you know what? Dead on. Yeah. He's like, I have a really bad baldness. Have you seen the thing when you build the chair and you don't want the screw to show, you pop it in? Can you make me a big one for my head?
No.
Bro.
See, the thing with the yarmulke is it's just not quite big enough to have something useful like your lunch in it. But this, right?
Yeah.
You could keep your phone, your keys, and your lunch in that bad boy. You have little levels. Yeah, hell yeah. This doubles as a lunch table cloth as well. Like he's got the lunch in there, and then he just opens up the robes a little further, and then everybody has a snack.
It's all been a pretext for lunch.
I bet this started with extreme competition over hats, and they just got ridiculous. And they went, all right, uniform hats. We're not doing, we get it, everyone wants to wear a hat, everyone's going half bald, we're old, that's fine. But we got to wear the same hats. We got to get some sort of uniform going, guys. This is too much. I know it's St. Patrick's Day, but you can't do it.
It's funny because he's not wrong.
Right.
He's just not wrong. But it's just...
Hey, religious vestments must be as ornate as possible.
Yeah, man.
This is after you have got into NFTs, I suppose. And you just don't know what to do with the money.
Okay.
What?
All right, of all the goofy outfits there are, though, easily, number one, court jesters. I mean, by design.
You know what? Court jester would be an interesting one, right? See, the king is not supposed to kill you.
Correct.
Because, that would show that...
Can't take a joke.
You can't take a freaking joke.
Yeah.
How are you going to reunite the Frankish Empire? the court jester, right? His job is to basically come out there and be like, hey, how you doing? He's doing a little bit of juggling. Then he's like, how about the high prices on land ownership or land ownership at all, huh? What's the deal with the diminishing supply of grain in the silos throughout the major cities, huh? Wow!
And there's this guy like at the back of the stage. No. Stop. I like the idea that they go through the similar phases with comics. So you end up with like prop comics and lowbrow dick jokes and stuff. Yeah. But then eventually you end up with like these feminist jesters who are like, I got my period the other day. Just dragging on a cigarette. You know what I mean?
Yeah. She's like, man, people are out there bleeding to death in these wars. Reminds me of when I'm on my period.
This is Amy Schumer, the jester. It's brilliant.
All the land we're colonizing lately reminds me of what I could fit in my vagina. And the king's like, it's a good one.
But then after like 2 specials, the jokes kind of get old and...
She said this one.
Yeah. What's the fucking line? How do you tell if you're a redneck? It's like...
It goes, if you're used to both renting the land and the privileges to the drinking water from the well, yous just might be a serf.
I want to hear it. I want to hear it again. Sorry, I want to hear it again.
If you're used to both renting the land and the privileges to the drinking water from the well, yous just might be a serf.
That's so good.
Fuck you, I did what you said.
What's the deal with the Black Death? You don't end up black, and you only die 4/5 of the time.
What's the deal with windmills? What's it milling? It's not milling wind. It should be called a mill. It uses wind. You might be a redneck.
I love this. Is the worst medieval stand-up. What's the deal with horse and cart food? The most edible thing is the wooden fork.
What's with all these changing borders? 1 minute I'm living in Austria, the next minute I'm in the Czech Republic. I want to keep redoing my fucking driver's license, dude. Okay.
Fuck, that made my face hurt. That's fucking funny.
That's like the other balloon.
Nice catch.
Have you ever seen a Lithuanian tree cake?
Yeah, I think I've seen one of those on the ocean floor. I avoided it. All this really makes me think is that most Lithuanians have never seen a tree. I'm feeling it's more the Lithuanian used paint roller cake.
Yeah, they use these things for back massage. This is like all their power plants and stuff instead of cogs.
What a random thing to shit on an entire culture for.
How did you even find out about Lithuanian tree cakes?
And they're going in.
What?
They are going in.
They've just got these spinning.
Yeah, just Lithuanians have no concept of natural shapes.
We need big gear for power plant. Big electricity.
That literally looks like it belongs in an automatic car wash.
Yo!
This is the food of Lithuania. That guy looks so proud of his monstrosity cake.
I was just thinking of like Lithuanian tree cake fleshlights. We're going to be doing the merch drop, boy.
Say, it looks like it tastes like funnel cake. Do you have funnel cake?
No, what's funnel cake?
The more we learn about him, the more it's like, dude, you should come out here for like the Texas Food Festival or something.
Do Australians not have funnel cake? Y'all have Vegemite, but you don't have funnel cake? Every country has a fried dough thing.
Yeah, but they might have a fried dough thing. We just don't know what it is. It's just not a funnel cake.
Doo-doo cake.
I think it tastes like this.
A breadstick? Wait. Are you serious?
Oh, that would be my guess. Yeah.
No, I think it's a candy type thing. There's no way that just tastes like bread. Look at it's like...
Do you think it looks sweet?
It's tree cake, not tree bread.
Yeah, but soap comes in cakes too. It's not sweet.
I can't get over that.
That's a good fucking point.
I don't think...
But, a lot of places in those areas aren't necessarily really American sweet. They do have a more bland flavor.
It looks like it would taste like a waffle.
That's what I would assume.
Yeah.
And like you have to add the sugar.
Yeah, which is not necessarily sweet.
Not necessarily sweet. More very bready.
Like that looks like a fucking used paper.
Not like a
It's the most
breadstick.
unappetizing thing I've ever seen in my life.
You get uneven finish, but you can eat it later.
Prefer to wait till dry, less brain damage, and lovely crunch. I like how we're just totally assuming a Lithuanian accent, like neither of us know at all what it sounds like.
Lithuanian.
That's how close we were.
Like to make a fun about each other, and Lithuanian accent is like
Nailed it.
Damn.
Fuck.
Damn.
Damn. It's not that I was hoping that they would fail, but I was hoping I would learn something more about my assumptions about Lithuanian people, and I've gained nothing. I have gained not a single
We
thing.
got it like perfect. Wait, what's that video on the right? How to date Lithuanian girls?
I do want to know if there's some sort of special process compared to regular ones.
I know.
Women from Lithuania do make excellent partners and are the most sought after because of their excellent qualities.
Lithuanian girls are the best, specifically me.
They make excellent partners. Which countries don't make excellent partners?
Yeah. Can you imagine somebody
Wow.
getting up here and just being like, Estonian girls, terrible. Not even once.
They do that with Brazil, home to some of the most beautiful people in the world. Well, that's fine, but you name who's the worst.
No, I was just talking this week, about this. The hottest women, you know where it has that? Everywhere.
Yeah.
Everywhere within a certain range of probability. That's where it has the hottest women.
Wooing is required to get what you want and find romance in the process. So
Wooing.
let's discuss how to do just that.
Lithuanian woman really love it if you have a magic lamp in your house. Because Lithuanian women love it to rub, but mainly to produce a genie for the wish.
She's just making up stuff.
She's speaking English fine.
Middle of
Like,
She has like a slight accent, and they're just like going, bro, they're fucking up Lithuania in this video for what?
why?
When have they been on the world stage? It's about damn time, I guess.
Lithuanian.
I know.
Jesus.
This would be
Nobody's
great to start a channel like this, or you just start giving cultural advice and you don't even know where the fucking place is on the map.
Yeah.
If you want to woo a woman from the Maldives, you got to bring her a whole bag of lemons. You start squeezing and you start squeezing and don't stop till she says.
If you want a woman from the
Real quick. So
I'm scared about the next accent. Go ahead.
So this video.
Yeah.
Of, like,
Squeezing and you
squeezing
start squeezing.
So apparently, like a bunch of those videos were like coming up on my TikTok, like people like cooking and doing stuff like this.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't find out until like later. It's like a kink thing.
Oh. Like a sex food thing.
Yeah. Like people think this, like people look at this and are like, oh yeah.
Right.
And I didn't know.
Yeah. So you're like, oh, it's like food porn stuff.
Yeah.
But like, no, literally.
Literally.
It's literally food
And I was
porn.
like, oh, okay.
People in the comments, I want to fuck that pear. And you're like, what a funny comment to say, haha, I would like to
Like,
fuck that pear
They're
too.
like, this gave me goosebumps. This did something to me. And I was just like,
Oh, it did something to me is a gross phrase. That's a gross way to put it.
and I'm like sitting here like an idiot watching these videos because I like to watch people cook.
I mean, they're cooking, right? And it starts out just regular cooking, one random close-up, somebody cutting an apple, squeezing a lemon, and then like 6 days later, you just chime in and somebody's just like smacking a cucumber, and you're like, bro, what the fuck is happening?
You want a woman from the Cayman Islands? Wire $7,000
Oh, hell
to
yeah.
this IBN Swift number. Okay, you have a pen? I don't fucking know.
Is inquiring about her country, showing interest in where she's from.
Lady. We're all going to be inquiring about the country because no one knows a damn thing about it.
Oh, dude, dating advice.
Yeah, okay, what do we got? How to dating with women from Athens?
Do you dream about having hot, beautiful Greek women for dates with? If you're interested in Greek dating, you need to learn about how to meet a woman of this type. The whole video is in the description. What the fuck? And then this is just a montage.
Shaved lamb, offering of pita bread.
Souvlaki, and they have a special type of yogurt called Greek yogurt.
Putting the feta cheese cube in the mouth delicately.
inquire about Odysseus and the Argonauts. Wait a minute, what is this? Gypsy women have traditionally taken a lot of men to bed. These men were not from one culture, but from many different cultures. You should be able, you should be able to recognize
you should be gypsy women.
Well, why does it say this?
But we knew that's where the fuck it was going, which is why me and Skin always have that just waiting vibe. This is always where it goes. It's never just what it is. It's always dunking on some culture or another, bro. They just waiting. Gypsy women fuck hella dudes all the time. So make sure you can point one out.
Wait.
Just make sure it's not a gypsy, though. By now, we should have trained you to spot the gypsy. If she tells you she wants to take you back to her flat for a good time, and you end up in a caravan in the middle of the desert, it's on you.
You might have married a gypsy. Right, this fucking channel is brilliant.
I don't mean Somalian girls. Just go with a helicopter and say, get in. Oh, Jesus Christ. That's really fun.
I gotta know what she says. I'm just gonna watch this in full. Hold on.
When you see a Somali woman you like, the best approach to take is a straightforward yet kind one, so you don't make her nervous or
The first thing you want to do is you don't want to spook her. Okay, they're prone to spooking. They've seen a lot. You want to go in like you're feeding a baby deer.
greet her, compliment her, and directly express that you're interested in dating her before asking her out.
How is this for dating advice?
I really like it because it reminds.
Oh my God.
Listen. Because it reminds me of when I was in my Psych 101 class, and she's like, okay, I made these like special personality like descriptors just for you. They're all personalized.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then like you read them and you're like, oh my God, this is so me, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
And then she's like, yeah, actually, psych bitch, they were all the same fucking piece of paper.
Yeah.
Like they all said the same thing.
Yeah.
But that's what this is like. She's like, hey, treat a woman like a person.
She's giving like bad conversation advice.
Do not mention pirates.
If she lets out an "arr, matey."
I love the idea that Somali people
I know are all pirates.
The old-timey pirate stuff.
Hey, diddly dee, Somali life for me.
Man, that's like their national anthem. It's just a sea shanty.
Yeah.
Wait, here's the music. Go.
Hey, diddly dee, a Somali life for me. From Mogadishu to the rust-stained sea.
I capture the petrol tankers with my tiny inflatable raft.
I'm the captain now, and... Yeah, you're fucked. That's it. That's the Somalia. You can thank us later. It's on the house. Bye. Mush mushy. Bye. This is how you want it to end? Because this is what you're getting.
Oh, okay. That was okay. Abrupt ending, and it's over. Good vid.
I enjoyed it.
Man.
A
lot of things to Google, a lot of stuff to think on, but it was a fun time while it lasted. It was a bit more risque than like videos that Internet Historian puts on his channel. Right.
The jokes were a little bit more like Internet Historian is always pretty edgy, but these were a little bit more edgy. Yeah. You know what I mean? So
I mean, they picked cultures they purposely didn't know anything about to have commentary in that regard. And that's the only reason why it's acceptable. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, if you come on now and be like, oh, I try to act like you know a ton about these cultures, you clearly don't. Like, it's all just, stereotypes with, jokes. That's the whole thing.
You're knocking over the green screen.
Lithuanian jokes, though. Not one I thought I'd give a 15-minute segment on.
Man.
At all. In a million years.
That shit was wild. They just went in.
You said culture, bro, and it didn't stop. It's a cake I had never heard of, and I heard more jokes about that cake I will probably ever hear for the rest of my life.
Now I kind of want to find a Lithuanian tree cake.
A little bit.
I wonder if there's got to be a Lithuanian bakery.
We have everything here in Vegas, but thank you for joining me for another video. It was actually a lot of fun to do. I was, on edge the whole time, and that added to my enjoyment, honestly. Yeah. And you're always, at any point, I was like, they're going to go too far. Yeah. And we're going to have to pause it and have a serious discussion about if we continue this video. And I like that. I know it's not fun for a lot of people, but you never know what you're going to get when you get on the internet. And, I don't have to agree with everybody's opinions about everything. You know, and I like that. I like the fact that I can just be on here and be like, all right, man, let's see where the fuck this goes.
Yeah.
So it was actually fun. I was joyfully surprised. And the quality of it was really good.
Yeah.
And the jokes are actually really fucking funny.
I thought it was great.
Yeah. And also I figured out Jontron has this like habit when he like looks at something that's going on and he like cannot focus. He has to find like another thing to talk about.
Yeah.
Like you ask him and like instead of picking the easy answer, he has to find the hardest answer.
Yeah.
And that made it a lot of fun to fucking watch. Because I do the same
Very relatable
thing.
Yeah.
Anything else?
I have nothing else to say. So much has been said already, honestly. Do you want me to try to do a Lithuanian accent? Do you want me to, like I kind of retired British skitting and
yes, you did. Yeah,
but I could, resurrect that spirit and try to do Lithuanian skitting.
Maybe in another video we can try to resurrect your old accent having ways. In the meantime, I'm leaving. And we'll see you guys in the next one.